Hello sports fans, welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we have my 2022 World Series prediction. So the Astros and the Phillies will meet in the World Series, which will begin on Friday. And while they're both in the Fall Classic, both teams took vastly different paths to get here. The Astros were the 1 seed in the American League and swept the Mariners in the ALDS and swept the Yankees in the ALCS. And the Astros are yet to lose a game in the postseason, while the Phillies were the last team to make it in the NL. And they swept the Cardinals in the wildcard round. Then they beat the Braves in 4 games in the NLDS before beating the Padres 4-1 to reach the World Series. So starting off with the pitching matchup, and in the starting rotation, the Phillies have an outstanding 1-2 punch, one of the best in baseball, with Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola. And a good starter in Ranger Suarez as their third starter, and then Noah Syndergaard as a potential fourth starter. For the Astros, their starting rotation is much deeper, and I feel better. Because they have great pitchers up and down the rotation with Justin Verlander, who's probably going to win the AL Cy Young Award. Framber Valdez, Lance McCullers, Christian Javier, and even Luis Garcia if they need a fifth starter. For the bullpen, the Astros have an extremely deep bullpen, and they have the best relief ERA in the MLB at 2.80. And in the bullpen, the Astros are led by Rafael Montero, Brian Abreu, Hector Neris, and of course closer Ryan Presley. And that's just to name a few. There's plenty of other good relievers the Astros have that I didn't even name. The Phillies bullpen isn't as deep as the Astros. They have 2 high-leverage relievers, Jose Alvarado and Sir Anthony Dominguez, plus other relievers like Brad Hand, David Robertson, and Zach Eflin. But overall, in the bullpen and overall pitching, I would definitely give the edge to the Astros there, as I think they're better in both the starting rotation and the bullpen. Defensively, the Astros are very good, while the Phillies are in the bottom third of the league in the defensive ratings. And finally, offensively, the Phillies have several hitters who are hot, like Bryce Harper, Rhys Hoskins, and Kyle Schwarber. And the Astros have 2 guys in particular, with Yuli Gurriel and Alex Bregman swinging the bat well right now. But overall, I feel the Phillies have the more dangerous and deeper lineup at the plate. So I would give the offensive edge to the Phillies, while the defensive edge goes to the Astros, and pitching edge goes to the Astros. So this is the first time these 2 teams have met in the World Series, and so now for my prediction. The Astros have been here before, and they have the experience factor, as they've been in the World Series for the last 6 years, including last year, and they're just the 3rd team ever to make the World Series without losing a game. And I didn't expect the Phillies to be here, but as we saw last year and again this year, it's about who gets hot at the right time, and last year was the Braves, this year it's the Phillies. So now I could see this series going either way. I think the Astros are the better team, but I mean anything could happen in a 7-game series in the World Series. But I would take the Astros. I think their pitching will lead them to the win. Even though the Phillies have a dangerous lineup, I think the Astros pitching should be able to shut them down for certain key parts of the series. Not the entire series, but certain key parts, as I think the Phillies will still be able to score runs. But I'm going to go with the Astros getting the win here in a fun series, winning in 6 games. Dusty Baker finally gets his World Series. And my World Series MVP prediction is Framber Valdez. So, that is my 2022 MLB World Series prediction. And if you guys are wondering who I'm rooting for, that would be the Phillies, but I do think the Astros will win the World Series in 6. So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know who you have winning the World Series down in the comments below. Let me know how many games, who's going to win MVP. Also, make sure to check out the community tab of my channel, where you guys can vote on who you think will win the World Series. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.